Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Create Your Own Life Experiences, the podcast where we dive deep into the art of conscious manifestation and living your most aligned magnetic life. I'm Dennis, your manifestation guide, and today we are entering a sacred territory. Today's episode is titled The Law of Attraction and How It Works. Let me tell you something. This law is one of the cornerstones of the manifestation journey. So if you've ever wondered why your thoughts and feelings seem to shape your reality or your life experiences, then this episode is for you. So get cozy, clear your energy, and let's dive into it. So first of all, what is the law of attraction? The law of attraction is the idea that like attracts like. Whatever energy you are vibrating, whether joy, love, gratitude, fear, or scarcity, you are sending out a signal into the universe. And guess what happens? The universe responds, or the universe will respond to the signal that you are sending out in kind. So in other words, if you are sending out an energy of fear, you are sending out an energy of gratitude, you are sending out an energy of love, you are sending out an energy of joy, the universe is going to respond accordingly. So the energy that you are pushing out, the signal, your emotions, your thoughts that you are broadcasting to the universe, that is what the universe is going to give back to you in kind. You are a magnet pulling into your life experiences the people, the situations, and outcomes that match your vibration. This is not just some spiritual poetry. It is energetic science. So you are a magnet. And as a magnet, you are attracting, you are pulling into your life experiences the people, the situations, and the outcomes that match your frequency or your vibration. So in a way, if the outcomes of your life, if the situations of your life is something that you do not like, instead of complaining about the outcomes of your life, change what you are putting out today. Because then what you are putting out today is what the universe is giving back to you. In episode 4, I said that life is like, or the universe is like a mirror. It reflects what we are giving to it. So if in any way something is going on in your life, you don't like it, you don't appreciate it, you've become fed up of it, change what you are putting out today. Because the moment you change what you are putting out today, the universe will have no option than to shift, realign what it will also give back to you. So in another instance, I can tell you that you are the radio station and the radio set at the same time. You are the radio station and the radio set. Now, what do I mean by that? You see, the radio station, like when we take our normal radio stations on Earth, our radio stations broadcast, they send out information, and this information is encoded in a particular frequency. So let's say I'm in Takwa. So let's say I take one of the radio stations in Takwa, Ghana, let's say Dynamite or Space FM. They have a particular frequency that they are broadcasting on. You get it? So this particular frequency that they are broadcasting on, if you get your radio set, for you to get that information that they are giving out, the information that they are broadcasting, you have to tune your set, your radio set, to that particular frequency. So how does this apply to us? You are the radio set and you are also the radio station. Why? You are broadcasting information in the form of your thoughts, in the form of your emotions, in the form of your actions to the universe. And what the universe is doing is that it is reflecting back what you are giving to it in kind. And this kind can be the situations that happen in your life, the experiences that you enjoy or do not enjoy in your life. So you become a recipient of what you are broadcasting. So let's say what you are broadcasting to the universe is on 7 hertz. Or let me say 7 hertz. You are going to get a similar experience, or you are going to get data that resonates with that 7 hertz. I don't know if I make sense. So let's say someone is broadcasting on the frequency of love. Another person is broadcasting on the frequency of fear. And let's give the fear a number. Let's say the fear is resonating, or the frequency of fear. This is just a hypothetical example. Let's say the frequency of fear is 50 hertz and the frequency of love is 100 hertz. So the person broadcasting on the frequency of fear to the universe, the person is going to get experiences, is going to attract or bring into his life experiences, situations, and outcomes that match that 50 hertz frequency he or she is broadcasting on. And the other person broadcasting on the energy of love, which we are representing with 100 hertz. Now this person sending the information to the universe is going to get back experiences, situations, people that are operating on that frequency. So if you are broadcasting on the frequency of fear and somebody is broadcasting on the frequency of love, there is virtually no way that you in fear can get the experience of somebody who is broadcasting on the frequency of love. Because just like a radio station and a radio set, if there is this particular radio station and they are playing a song that I want to listen to, I have to tune to that frequency. Until I tune to that frequency, I will never get to know what is going on or the kind of song that they are playing for me to enjoy. So if you understand this, you have understood all that there is to the law of attraction and how it works. But I will talk more. So the law of attraction says that what you focus on, you expand and you get, or you attract, or you bring into your life. So it is not just about faking positivity. No, it is not just about faking positivity. It is about aligning with the version of you who already has what you are desiring to manifest. So how do we work with the law of attraction in our daily lives? Number one, clarity. You need to be specific about what it is you desire from God or from the universe. You have to be very clear, very specific about what it is you desire to manifest at the end of the day. Do you want love in your life? You want some love in your life? Describe the energy of the relationship that you desire. It is not about just I want to be in relationship. You have to be very specific of the relationship, very specific of the qualities of the man, very specific of the energy that you are willing to entertain in that relationship. So if you go to God or you go to the universe and you are saying like, oh, all my mates are in love, all my mates are married, all my mates are in relationship, and I am not in relationship, I don't have any woman, so I want to also be in relationship. Fine, that's fair enough. But then are you going to be okay to be in a relationship with a man who is going to beat you all over, or who is going to beat you every day of your life? Are you going to be okay with being in a relationship with a man or a woman who is going to cheat on you every passing moment or every little chance that he or she gets? So you have to be very specific of what it is that you desire to manifest. So clarity is mandatory. It is very important to yourself and to the universe or to God. If you're looking for wealth or you're looking to build wealth, you have to define what wealth feels like to you. Because to somebody, wealth can be equated to making $1 million every single month, or making $100 million every single month, or making $1 billion every single month. To somebody also, wealth can be just like making $100,000 or making $1,000 or making $10,000 every month consistently. So you have to define what wealth means to you, or what wealth feels like to you. Be clear on your request. And the second point is emotion and vibration. You have to feel your request on consistent or constant basis before it arrives. Let me pick it again. You have to feel it before it arrives. Yes, it is very crucial. Why? Because you don't attract what you want. No, you don't attract what you want. You attract what you are a vibrational match for. That is why most of us, we go to church, we go to mosque, we go to shrines, we pray for certain things we don't get. Because we have expressed the desire to God or to the universe, all right, but then we are not a vibrational match for what we are looking for. So at the end of the day, we don't get it. We just wonder, why God, why me? God, why this? God, why that? Why is it that everybody prays, he gets answers to their prayers, but me alone, or I alone, when I pray, I don't get answers to my prayers? The problem is not with God. The problem is with the fact that you may not be a vibrational match for what it is you are requesting from God, because the universe or God will only respond to what you are a vibrational match for. So when you go to God, or just like Jesus said to his disciples in the Gospels, that when you pray, believe that you have received. He didn't say believe that you will receive. Believe that you have received. That is, even though physically the thing that you are requesting for, the thing that you are desiring to manifest has not happened, but believe that you have received it. Believe that you have it. It means that express the emotions, express the feeling, express the vibrational state that you already have what it is that you are looking for. Then you shall have it. I hope it makes sense. So it is very crucial. If you are clear about your desire, about your request, and you don't match it with the necessary emotions or with the necessary vibrations or with the necessary frequency, forget about it. Just like I said earlier to you, the universe is a mirror. It only reflects back to us what we are broadcasting or what we are giving, the emotions, the energy, the vibrations, the frequencies that we are giving to it. That is what it reflects back to us. So the universe can only respond to your vibrational state of being. Now, the third point is belief. And this is where limiting beliefs can block the signal that you are broadcasting to the universe. How? For example, if you want to manifest a six-figure income, but believe deep down that you are not worthy of that six-figure income, or that it is not possible for you to get to that six-figure income, that limiting belief system will act as a static in the signal that you are broadcasting to God or to the universe. This is why I spent so much time to talk about the cost of limiting belief systems. So once you are clear, once you are a vibrational match for what it is you are looking for, you have to deal with any limiting belief systems that you may have that may be a hindrance to either delaying or permanently preventing you from accessing the divine, or permanently preventing you from bringing about, or permanently preventing you from experiencing the desires that you wish to experience in life. The fourth point is taking inspired action. And this is where a lot of people, we get confused. The law of attraction isn't about sitting back and hoping that something will happen for you. It is about aligning so powerfully with your desires to the point that you are guided towards taking inspired actions. So manifestation isn't just about sitting down, desiring something, then hoping that it will just come about on its own. It is about aligning your desire with what, or your emotions or your feelings with what you are desiring to manifest, to the point that your intuition will suggest to you that take this action, call this person, do this, so that you can bring about your desired manifestation. So let me share this personal experience with you. I think somewhere in 2023, the ending of 2023, I had the desire to create something. So the moment I had the desire, I had the thought of it, I had the necessary emotions and vibrations to it, then I had an urge, or I had the idea, call this person. So I called the person. Do you have any idea of anybody that is into that? Or do you have any idea of anybody who can lead me to this person and to that person? Then that person also said, okay, let me call this person, and this person will get back to you. The person got back to me, and before I realized, whatever I desire to do, or whatever I desire to bring about physically, I had created it. I didn't just wish for the desire and sit in my room hoping that probably the heavens will open for me to bring, or the heavens will open and drop my desires before me. I had an urge, I had the intuition that, okay, speak to this person, speak to that person, call this person, go to this place. Then the universe made the necessary connections, the necessary arrangements. Then I had what it is I was looking for. Now the last point is trust and detachment. Don't become overly obsessed with how your desires is going to happen. That is the work of the universe. That is not your work. Your work is to present your request, make your request known to the universe. Your work is to make sure that you are a vibrational match to what it is that you are desiring for. But then how the universe will get it for you, how it is going to happen, is none of your business. However, just like I said earlier on, when you get that intuition that do this, go this way, call this person, speak to that person, do it. Pick your phone and speak to the person. But don't become overly obsessed with how the request or your desire is going to happen physically for you. That is the work of the universe. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, will make the necessary arrangements, will make the necessary connections, will make the necessary, or will bring everything together for you. So you have to become detached. You have to learn to trust God that whatever you have requested for is going to happen for you. You have to learn to trust God, and you have to detach from how it is going to happen. Now, let me share this story of mine with you. Some years back, I think when I was doing my service with the university, and at the point I wanted to write this international exams. I think it was TOEFL, these English international exams. And I needed roughly like 2,000 Ghana cedis to do that. So imagine a service personnel with service allowance of 559. I think that time we were being paid 559 Ghana cedi. How long do I have to save that 559 to get to that 2,000 for me to write that exams I wanted to write? Then I also realized that it would take me roughly, if let's say I'm not touching the money, using the money for anything, it would take me roughly like 4 months. And I didn't have that 4 months. And moreover, I also had to eat. And the funny thing was that even that 559, they were not paying on time. So I did something interesting. I just went into a meditative state and created the condition for me to manifest that 2,000 Ghana cedis. And could you believe me that in about 3 days time, 3 to 4 days time, I had a call from one of my professors to come and do a work for him, or to work on something for him. And after I did that work, that money gave me exactly 2,000 Ghana cedis. And I used that money to do my registration to write the exams later on. It did not happen because I chased it. All that I had to do was just shift my vibration to match the request that I placed during my meditation stage, or during my meditation session. I placed to a universe that I have to get 2,000 Ghana cedis to go and register for these exams to write it. I did that. I felt the money in my meditation state. How I did was that I pictured myself that somebody was giving me 2,000 Ghana cedis, and I could feel the notes, the 2,000 Ghana cedi notes in my hand whilst I was meditating. Then when I was done, I just went about my business. 3 days, 4 days time, I had a call that, oh, Dennis, come and do this and that for me. I went, I did it, and the professor gave me 2,000 Ghana cedis, exactly as I placed, or exactly as I requested from God or from the universe. That is the law of attraction in motion. It is subtle, very powerful, and always working, whether you know it or not. All right, so family, that's a wrap on today's episode, the law of attraction and how it works. Remember that this isn't magic. It is all about alignment. You are not just chasing your desires, but rather you are becoming someone who effortlessly attracts them. If this episode lit something up inside you, kindly share it with someone that you love. Hit the follow button or the subscribe button so you never miss an episode of Create Your Own Life Experiences. Until next time, keep your vibes high, your thoughts intentional, and always remember that you are the creator of your own life experiences.